About 2 months ago, I released a video on viral cottage cheese recipes. Now, that one included the chips, pizza bowls, and the infamous cottage cheese ice cream. I have been waiting, ever so patiently, for the cottage cheese trend to die down. And although it has lost some of that traction it had in the very beginning, these recipes are still coming out. If you're not on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, you may have missed some of the recipes that have hit it big. But don't worry, that's what I'm here for. I scrolled through dozens and dozens of TikToks. I was looking for the recipes that had the most views, ones that were low carb or easily converted, something a little different that piqued my interest. Plus, it had to be easy. I hate a difficult recipe. I don't want something that has a million steps. I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. Don't want to have to order certain ingredients that I've never heard of. Really quick disclaimer, these are not my recipes. What I'll do is link the creator down in the description box if you'd like to go check out more of their content. Let's head into the kitchen and test out a few more viral cottage cheese recipes. I'm going to start out with one of the most interesting. It has over 3 million views on TikTok alone. Janelle creates fantastic content. Make sure you go check her out. This is her low-carb cottage cheese queso. The best part, it's only 3 ingredients. Of course, you're going to need the star of the show, which is cottage cheese. Some nutritional yeast. You can pretty much pick this up everywhere. This particular one came from Thrive Market. And you're going to need fajita seasoning. This seems to be the one that everyone is using. So due to the popularity of this recipe, it is a little hard to find. If you want, you can just choose your favorite fajita seasoning, but I also checked out Amazon and was able to find a few sample packets and bundles that included this particular seasoning. So I'll put them in the description box for you. Now we're going to take these 3 ingredients and add them to a blender, a mixer, a food processor, or my favorite, a Ninja. 1 cup of cottage cheese. I'm using the Great Value brand. This is the large curd and it is the 4%, which is considered full fat. I don't know, but I have heard rumors that you can now buy cottage cheese already whipped and blended. If you've seen it, if you've picked it up, let me know in the comments. Then add in 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast flakes. Last is 1 teaspoon of your fajita seasoning mix. Blend those until smooth. We're talking no chunks, no lumps. You want a texture like queso. This is the consistency you're looking for. Now where the cottage cheese is thick and you have the flakes and powders in there, it takes several minutes because you need to scrape down the sides. I went ahead and transferred this over to a glass dish. I want to stir it up and let you see how thick this queso is. The process of blending it over several minutes did knock the chill off of it, but if you wanted to put it in the microwave so that it was a warm dip, you could definitely do that. I feel like you can do a lot with this recipe. You can drizzle this over a taco salad, use it as a dip with pork rinds, or make your very own low-carb tortilla chips in the air fryer. I have a video on that. I will link it in the cards for you and down in the description box. I did see in the comments that people had additional options and suggestions that they added to their queso. A few added some shredded cheese, then put the entire mixture into the microwave and warmed it up. Some even put hot sauce. I think next time I'm going to chop up some of these deli sliced hot jalapeno peppers that I pick up at Aldi and add those in at the end. But during the blending process, I want to add a little bit of liquid from these jalapenos, and that way it's going to thin the queso out just a little bit. I think any of these would be a delicious addition. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on what you would want to put in the queso, let me know because I might try that next. let's make a dessert because you know I've got a sweet tooth. This TikTok has over 2 million views. Shay Click is the one that posted viral cottage cheese cookie dough. Same process. I'm going to be starting off with putting my first few ingredients into my Ninja. Measure out 1 cup of cottage cheese and then add it to your mixing device of choice. Food processor, blender, Ninja, mixer, you know what I'm talking about. Next is going to be vanilla extract. Make sure you read those labels because I recently picked up one that had sugar added in. I pick up this brand at Sam's Club. You'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The original recipe just calls for regular syrup, but we're making this keto low carb, so pick your favorite sugar-free syrup. I've got the birch bender. This one is monk fruit sweetened and I picked it up at Walmart. You're going to add 1/8 cup of the maple syrup to your blender. These first 3 ingredients are going to be blended separately, so go ahead and mix those until completely smooth. We're going to add that mixture into a large mixing bowl. Measure out 1 cup of almond flour. We're going to be adding this to the bowl, which has our cottage cheese mixture in it. I've been doing keto for 4 years now. The only almond flour that I use is Blue Diamond. There truly is a difference in almond flours. This one's the best. I've seen this brand at multiple different grocery stores as well as Walmart, but I like to buy the 3-pound bag from Sam's or I'll order it from Amazon. If it's currently available on Amazon, I'll put that link in the description box for you. To your bowl, add in 1/4 cup of vanilla protein powder. Pick your favorite, whichever one is keto and low carb. Now I'm going to take my silicone spatula and I'm going to scrape the sides and start to slowly fold all of this together. Once you have that combined, now comes the fun part. Add in some sugar-free chips. Chocolate chips, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, peanut butter chips. Endless possibilities. You can do a combo of different ones. You can get the Lily's chips online or in grocery stores. The Chalk Zero, I have a discount code for in the description box, and you can take the discount code and combine it with their sales and take a massive chunk of money off of your total order. I'm doing a combo of chips. You want to use 1/3 cup. So I'm going to use half milk chocolate chips and half peanut butter chips. Now go ahead and fold those in until they're evenly dispersed. I went ahead and gave it a quick taste, and to my surprise, with all of the syrup that was in it, for me, this wasn't sweet enough. So I went ahead and added a little bit of keto-friendly sweetener. I transferred this over into a glass dish with a lid so that it's airtight, and I'm going to store it in the refrigerator because it's cookie dough. You're going to want to eat it chilled. It does have a thick consistency like a cookie dough. It's not gritty or grainy, and it actually made quite a bit. I would consider this several servings. My opinion on the cookie dough recipe. It was pretty good. I would change one thing. Next time I would take out the sugar-free, keto-friendly maple syrup and I'd go with just a sweetener. For some reason, I feel like the maple syrup just gave it an odd flavor. My husband Chris really liked it, so I do plan on making this again. I'd like to try doing a snickerdoodle cookie dough. And if you have any suggestions on combos and flavors, put them down in the comments for me. Cottage cheese is definitely the new cauliflower. If you're new to my channel, or maybe you missed it somehow, I do have an entire playlist of viral recipes that are keto and low carb. So if you aren't on TikTok, Instagram, you don't check out shorts on YouTube or Reels, go check out that playlist. I'll have it linked up in the cards for you and down in the description box. Now, before I go, I have a couple of things I need your input on. First, what do you think will be next? What's going to take cottage cheese's place? I'm predicting that it's going to be tofu. I actually know little to nothing about tofu, and I've never even tried it, but it looks like it might be bland, and that's something that cauliflower and cottage cheese have in common. And do you think we need a part 3 of viral cottage cheese low carb recipes? Because there are literally hundreds that have come out. Thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. Make sure you go ahead and click on that notification bell so as soon as I upload a video, you'll get that alert. Until next time, bye guys.